You're listening to Daily Manna Devotionals. Thanks for stopping by. The title of today's devotion is Patience and Perfection. The scripture: the testing of your faith produces patience. James chapter 1 verse 3. Patience isn't easy for most of us. It's definitely not for this guy. If a plane is delayed a few minutes or something doesn't happen exactly when or how we expected it to, we get impatient and frustrated. I have heard of people who have quit going to a particular church because the preacher didn't stop exactly on time. Do preachers ever stop exactly on time? I think you'd be church hopping if you did that. James said, "Be patient then, brothers, until the Lord's coming. See how the farmer waits for the land to yield its valuable crop and how patient he is for the autumn and spring rains. You too, be patient and stand firm, because the Lord's coming is near." Patience is not simply teeth-clenched endurance. I'm going to say that again for my own benefit, because that definitely at times is for me. Patience is not simply teeth-clenched endurance. It is an attitude of expectation. The farmer patiently watches his barren ground because he knows, he has faith there will be results. He has patience in his labors because there will be products of his labor. So it is in the spiritual realm. God knows the final product of what is happening to us, and he would have us link patience to our faith. Ask God for the gift of patience, and then use it. This devotion comes out of Hope for Each Day, a devotional by Billy Graham. Ask God for the gift of patience, and then use it. That definitely speaks to me. Patience is not one of my virtues. I am not a patient person. I have never been a patient person, but it is something I actively work on, which I guess is all that we can do, is pray and work on our flaws. And it's actually on a post-it note on my mirror to work on my patience, especially when it comes to the kids, because I'm naturally not a patient person. When the Netflix is buffering or internet or something isn't working, that kind of stuff, drives me crazy. And I have to stop and kind of step back and be like, Tim, that's amazing information flying through the air like some kind of crazy magic and then appearing on my screen. Maybe you can exercise a little bit of patience. I try to step back and look at things like that at times, and I do that with the kids too, because there's times where I get impatient with the kids and I have to step back and look at myself, and say, Tim, they're just little kids. They're not going to do this perfectly, because I have a tendency to be a perfectionist, and with being a perfectionist comes the expectation of perfection from your children and people around you. So, and everybody knows, expectations can ruin any situation and any relationship, and expectations to me can be like the root of a lot of evil. So it's something that I have to actively work on all the time, is to step back and just say, hey, Tim, be patient. Everything's not going to be perfect. Everything's not going to be on your schedule. Just, ask God to help you be patient, and then give him the chance to help you with it. And then use that help that he gives you. So, speaks to me pretty strongly. I don't know if it does you or not, but the teeth-clenched endurance hits home with me. So, anyway, have a great day. God bless.